everyone. So in the previous videos we have seen how to simplify a context-free grammar. So now we are moving to the normal forms. What do you mean by normal forms? Any context-free grammar to be recognized by a computer must be in two normal forms. That is, any two form. Normal form means the form which computer can understand. That is only meant by the word normal form. So anything that a machine should recognize, any context-free grammar that a machine should recognize must be in either of the form. The first form is what we are discussing, that is CNF, and next form is GNF. So CNF means CNF named as discovered by the or proposed by the scientist, that is called Chomsky. So it is called Chomsky's normal form. GNF, it is proposed by a scientist called Gebrach, and it is called Gebrach normal form. So CNF and GNF, two normal forms proposed by two different scientists, so named as it is. So what is said by the Chomsky? Chomsky says that every context-free grammar to be parsed or to be recognized by a computer must be in forms A gives BC or A gives A. So what do you mean by this? A non-terminal can derive two non-terminals. That is two. That is very important. A non-terminal can derive two non-terminal, or a non-terminal can derive a terminal. These two forms can only be recognized by a machine. So before moving to this, I will add one more point to your idea to get this normal forms. The machine will either take Chomsky's normal form or it will take Gebrach normal form according to the designer, according to the compiler designer. It will be either in CNF or GNF. So you must study both. So we are discussing both. In this video we are discussing CNF, and in the next video we are discussing GNF. So what is CNF? CNF says that every production must be in this form. Every production, if it is in CNF, it must be in this form. A gives two non-terminals, that is, a non-terminal derives two non-terminal. It will be two, exactly two, not less than that or not greater than that. That is very important. A derives what BC, it must exactly derive two non-terminal, not less than, not greater than. Otherwise it can derive what, or it derives what at exactly one terminal. So look at here, this is a grammar, it is given. So we are converting into the GNF. So CNF. So when we are converting to the CNF, you must be taken care of two things. That is, a grammar before converting into CNF must not have null productions. It must not have null productions, and it must not have unit productions. No unit production and no null production. Okay, so that is very important. No unit production and no null production. That is, if your given grammar has null production and unit production, you must avoid it. That you have already been practiced how to eliminate null production and how to eliminate unit production. So if a grammar is given, you must thoroughly check it whether it has null production or unit production. If it has, you must avoid it. Okay, so look at here no null production and no unit production, so we are safe, we can move. So look at here, which all grammar are violating this condition. This grammar is violating the condition, this grammar is violating the condition, and this grammar is also violating the condition. So we are very lucky to have three grammars are violating our condition. So how we can avoid it? So look at here, we can start from the starting production. So yes gives. What is the problem here? Which production is the problem here? Here this is the problem. No, because here AB is there, but a combination of terminal comes, it must not, it is violating with what? CNF condition. So if I substitute this BA with any non-terminal, it will be what? Okay. So this BA I am substituting with a non-terminal which is not in this scenario. So what all non-terminals we are using here? A, yes, A, B. so I am substituting with C. You can give any name to it, A dash, B dash, anything. So I am just substituting it with what? C. If you substitute it with C, so you must write this C's production. What is C's production? BA. So again problem comes, isn't it? So here BA must not be there. Here what was the problem? This is the problem here. Okay, so how we can avoid this? We can avoid this by substituting here what? Non-terminal. Okay, so yes gives, so yes gives AC and C gives what? B. I am again substituting with the next alphabetical order. I am substituting. You can take in any order, any alphabet you can take. This must be a non-terminal, that is capital alphabet you can take. So C gives what? B, D. So you must, when you write C gives B, D, D's production must be also be written D gives what? A. So our this part has been finished. Okay, so now we look into this part. So what is the problem here? The problem here it is, here there is three terminal is there. So how we can avoid? So we can make a combination like this A1 combination and this AB1 combination. Okay, so I am writing this. So this derives, yes gives AZ, C capital AC, C derives what? These all are capital. So C derives BD, D derives what? A. And I am making this combination. A derives, okay, A derives, this A is what? D. Isn't it? A derives A. What is A? D derives what? A. So we can substitute here what? D. Did you understand that? D derives A, isn't it? So here A comes from which? Terminal A comes from which non-terminal? D. So I just substituted D here. Next AB can be made by the another alphabet, that is called what? E. Okay, so what will be E? E derives, after writing E derives what? AB. Okay, so again what problem come? Here only one terminal must come, but here two terminals are coming. So we must substitute it with what? Non-terminal. So how we can do this? Okay, yes gives what? AC, C gives BD and D gives what? A, and A gives ADE. Then look at here, A can be substituted with the non-terminal D, isn't it? So E gives what? D, and B can be substituted with another non-terminal. So I give the non-terminal what? F, and F derives what? B. Okay, so this has been finished. So look at here, in this up to here we are having the Chomsky's normal form. Nothing is to be a problem. So every time when problem comes, you make substitution for the terminals or non-terminals with another non-terminal, which can be followed by the Chomsky's normal form. Look at here, the problem here is B gives AC. A here it is correct, but here terminal C is the problem. So we substitute with the another non-terminal A production to the C. So how it becomes? C gives AC, C gives BD, and D gives A gives what? DE. Okay, E gives what? DF, F gives B. Okay, then B gives what? B gives A. I give G as the alphabet, and G gives what? C. Okay, so every time you must look into the grammar. You are given, and you check whether it has null production or unit production. If it is there, it must be avoided, and you take step one by one and look at where the violation comes. So substitute with non-terminals, and every time you substitute with the non-terminal, its production must be written immediately after that, otherwise you will be forgotten to reduce that also. If I not written C here, C gives BA, you must be by chance, you have a chance to don't memorize it, and it will be an error. So every time you complete the grammar and then move to the next production, complete one production and then move to the next production. It is the correct logic to do, and do it, and after there is no production to be left without having the form CNF. So CNF, every grammar must be in the form that is a non-terminal derives two non-terminals, or a non-terminal derives a single terminal. Okay, thank you.